lead him into Asian Talent Cup champion Pratama and Mitani as well, both champions. Pugliese makes up that. On row 5, Daniel Esteban Gonzalez, and on row 6, Bosio Ligori and Bertola.
Popular overtaking spot in these classes. This is a reminder that this is the only Junior GP race we have in Estoril, but not the only race we have today. We're already 2 down. We've seen a brilliant European Talent Cup, a barely believable Moto2 race 1. European Talent Cup will be up again after this, with Moto2 race 2 after that, and then the stock European champion here. And look at what they are doing now, all in the Moto3 class and making their mark on the Grand Prix and world stage. So we're only, the red flag is out, that will be waved down shortly. The safety car pulls up to the back of the grid. We are ready to go. The gets a good launch, as does Uriati. They are neck and neck going into the first corner. It looks like it's going to be Uriati who has the advantage. Indeed it is. The number 54, Jesus Rios, shake at this from Brian Uriati, the star in the making that he is of the 72 Artbox machine, takes the early lead.
Yeah, absolutely sensational from Brian Uriati, but also why he's grabbing so many headlines and the attention of so many people.
Brilliant stuff from Lights Out then, setting the tone for what's to come. We can only hope. Brian Uriati is opening up a bit of a gap already on the outside, hangs it on the outside of Salmela, but doesn't make it stick. So those trio are very tight together. Then you see the Irish tricolour, the number 67, Kate Pugliese, completing your top 10 with Joel Esteban in P11. It is, you could throw a blanket over second to 10th position currently.
Yeah, down to 4th from P1, so that is very, very interesting. And at the beginning, it looks like it's Brian Uriati who is just pulling Denise. Oh, look at that from Casey O'Gorman, really taking advantage of that slipstream.
Yeah, the perfect first lap then for Uriati. Going into turn 1, runs it wide, but thankfully for O'Gorman, he's still upright and still in this. But the Gagla riders fighting behind Uriati. Uriati will not be concerned. He's trying to avoid 72 Artbox rider. So Uriati over Salmela, Danish currently running in 3rd, Rios, Morelli, Pratama, Alcini, O'Gorman, Rammersdorfer still in the conversation.
Yeah, very much in the conversation, but we have to point out as well, so it's very interesting, and there's going to be a long lap penalty there, I think.
Yeah, a couple of penalties from before, but Veda Pratama running inside the top 5 now. He's got a long lap routine. So they have to serve long lap penalties coming into this race, and they have been notified they can do it. They have 3 laps to carry out their punishment. But look at this from Uriati. He is in Estoril, and he is keen to right the wrongs of Saturday afternoon. And he is, what, 1.2 seconds ahead of the pole sitter Salmela already. Aki P, after all, do not expect it to stay like this.
No, absolutely not. I think it's important to highlight as well that the conditions were very, very different in qualifying. Rico Salmela managed to take advantage of them. Brian, where it's getting drier and drier, and Brian Uriati is showing just how mature he is and how capable of taking advantage of these conditions he is as well.
Yeah, Emilio Alzamora really has a huge talent on his hands, not just in this belter, but yeah, Alzamora certainly has some talent on his hands, as we see. Jeremy Wachowski has crashed out of contention, the number 92, less than an ideal start to the season for him. He is now down at penalty. Veda Pratama, huge talent, precocious talent from Indonesia, an Asian Talent Cup champion in 2023, if my memory doesn't fit, 2025.
I don't think it would be a surprise at all, Chris. I mean, it's been absolutely sensational.
Thank you for the support. It wouldn't be, to be fair. It wouldn't be. He's a huge talent. He wouldn't be the first Indonesian race. Of course, we know Indonesia now a breeding ground for new talent. So it's so great to see them performing on the world stage.
And it's a real team
straight in a battle for second position. Will it be the pole sitter? Will it be the Malaysian? It looks like it's going to be the pole sitter that takes second position off the hands of Danish. Uriati, 2-second advantage. Casey O'Gorman has recovered from...
He's done really well to overcome that small issue that he had, and now he's very much in there.
Yeah, slipstream, a huge impact here as well. We've seen all-time lap record. These conditions, a new all-time lap record. Brilliant stuff from the Junior GP rider. The last one was a 1:43.3 of the all-time lap record, but That belongs to Guido Pini at 142.850. But fastest race lap, 143.307. Brian Uriati just
in the European Talent Cup. Both races in that season opener affair, so this time around.
Yeah, Giovozzo Mondaniansen, here we go. We had a crash with the South African. It's still running, but he has rejoined the race. Number 40, Fowler. Disappointment here for Agostinelli, Vietnamese rider. Is this or? Hold on, we'll bring Luca Agostinelli of AC making his junior GP debut. So back out front, Uriati. He's in a country acre of space, Connor. He is no contenders right now. Rico Salmela, though, he's in. We have a Malaysian and we have an Irishman fighting for junior GP honours.
Sounds like a bit like the start of a joke, I think, Chris.
But out front, it's a Spaniard, but 3 abreast coming into turn 6, and O'Gorman goes 2 for 1. Says, thank you very much from over.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a real three-way battle for second place here, and it's going to keep going, I think, throughout this race. It's absolutely incredible so far. We've seen each of them in that P2 position, and that is ahead of him because he is running away with it. I mean, that last lap of 143.167 is absolutely incredible. 6/10 faster than Casey O'Gorman, who's currently running in second.
Now for Salmela or Danish to slip back. Danish is in the slipstream of O'Gorman. Salmela is pulled wide a little bit early. Here we see the slipstream come into full effect. Danish pulling out to the far left. O'Gorman is now outside the podium places. Has a little look over the shoulder, but Danish, you see the full effect of the slipstream there, and he uses it to the max. So Uriati now out to 4 seconds. Danish running in.
Yeah, absolutely. And that long lap penalty for Veda Pratama hasn't actually cost him too much at all. He's currently running in P7, but he's the only other rider, apart from Brian, champion in 2023.
Yeah, Veda Ega Pratama, big star in the making from Indonesia. Let's see what he can convert it into. The number 9, you can just kind of see him a little bit in the fun. Looks like it's going to be a front end washout. Oh no, it's a rear end. Oh, it's a high side. Wow, it looked like he is as is Marianos Nicholas, the Australian rider. Well, we've lost a few riders already, but no trouble so far at the front, as these 3 riders here battle for second competitors to take second position.
Absolutely incredible there from Salmela. Such difficult move between the 2 of the bikes. He's managed to make it.
Yeah, this one's going to keep going and going, and the longer this goes on, and they keep chopping and changing as we have another faller, we're going to see the likes of Veda Pratama come into play. He's now only 2.5 seconds, just a little bit quicker. 144 flat last time around, were the quickest of the 44.3. So,
Christian Daniel Jr. down there.
Disappointment for Daniel Jr., the MTA Junior team. Disappointment for the American rider. So, there you see Uriati, all by himself out front, very briefly. He's been very quick all day. It's O'Gorman's first podium in the class. Salmela, a race winner here in 2024, looking to add a podium to his trophy collection. Casey O'Gorman yet to win a race in Junior GP, but does have, if any of these riders finish inside the top 4, it's going to be a hugely encouraging opening race of the campaign for them. The podium, though, would just be the hopes of finishing this race. So a little check through some of the other riders behind the podium battle. Veda Pratama leads a group of riders there. The number 9 looking to drag himself into contention, and he could drag the 10th. Joel Esteban, the former Moto3 World Championship rider, back in the Junior GP category. We've seen him across the opening rounds of the Moto3 World Championship, finishing inside the points as well. But he
has Trias back there in P8. I mean, he's someone that I really thought was going to grab this round by the scruff of the neck, and he's clearly struggling a bit, as is Malcolm. Transitional period as he makes the adaptation to Junior GP from the ETC. He gave us such an incredible season last year, just falling so narrowly.
Catatan waktu Veda Ega Pratama di FP1 dan FP2 Junior GP Seri Jerez, 30 Mei 2025. Berikut catatan waktu Veda Ega Pratama di sesi FP1 dan FP2 Junior GP 2025 Seri Jerez, Spanyol, 31 Mei 2025. Veda Ega Pratama comeback setelah menepi untuk menjalani operasi karena mengalami cedera pada kaki kanannya. Setelah beberapa pekan istirahat, kini Veda Ega kembali beraksi di Junior GP 2025 seri Jerez yang berlangsung pada 30 Mei sampai 1 Juni 2025. Pada hari pertama, Veda Ega dan para pembalap lain menjalani rangkaian sesi latihan bebas FP1 dan FP2. Pada sesi FP1, catatan waktu Veda Ega adalah 1 menit 46,693 detik. Ia terpaut gap 1,963 detik dengan Yesus Rios, pembalap yang tercepat dengan 1 menit 44,730 detik. Posisi kedua ditempati oleh Rico Salmela dengan gap 0,435 detik disusul Brian Uriati dengan gap 0,611 detik. Pada FP2, Brian Uriati jadi yang tercepat dengan 1 menit 45,757 detik. Ia unggul tipis, 0,013 detik atas Joel Esteban yang menempati posisi kedua. Sedangkan Yesus Rios harus puas di posisi ketiga dengan 1 menit 46,001 detik. Adapun Veda Ega melorot ke posisi 17 dengan 1 menit 47,796 detik. Veda Ega Pratama crash di seri perdana. Veda Ega Pratama usai mengalami crash saat balapan di Junior GP 2025 seri Portugal, Minggu, 4 Mei 2025. Veda Ega Pratama terjatuh usai mengalami hixide di antara tikungan 11 dan 12 saat balapan Junior GP 2025 di sirkuit Estoril. Akibat kecelakaan tersebut, Veda Ega mengalami retak kecil di tulang pangkal fibula dan pergelangan kaki kanannya. Hal itu diketahui melalui pengumuman yang disampaikan oleh Astra Honda Racing Team pada Senin, 5 Mei 2025. Veda langsung dibawa ke medical center dan didiagnosa mengalami retak kecil di tulang pangkal fibula dan pergelangan kaki kanan. Pernyataan Astra Honda Racing Team. Sang pembalap mengakui bahwa dirinya melakukan kesalahan hingga mengalami hixide. Menurutnya, ada pembalap lain yang mengenai kaki kanannya. Saya rasa ada pembalap yang sempat menyentuh kaki saya, tapi saya baik-baik saja, ungkap pembalap yang berasal dari Gunung Kidul, Yogyakarta, tersebut. Selanjutnya Veda Ega akan bertemu dengan dokter di Barcelona untuk mengetahui tindakan selanjutnya terkait cederanya itu. Kami akan bertemu dokter di Barcelona untuk mengetahui apakah saya perlu operasi atau cukup beristirahat, kata Veda Ega menambahkan.